Hey guys, so crazy thing, right? Um, I said I was gonna do a vlog today since my life is well. Today was the day I got off maternity leave. I didn't really vlog much because I wasn't really doing nothing but staying in the house and whatever. Um, so today I said I was gonna start vlogging again because I'm on maternity leave and I'm back in school. Uh, I got back in school Monday. Today is Wednesday, the 18th of April. Um, and the crazy thing is that we are in a hospital with the baby. I brought him to the hospital because he was vomiting a lot of his milk, and I just shook it off as um, reflux. So I don't say yeah. I'm just trying to see if the nurse gonna come in or whatever. But I just shook it off as reflux. But lately, he he's been sleeping a lot, a little bit too much. And on top of that, like today, I changed him twice, and it wasn't really a lot. It's more of pooping than he haven't been giving me a lot of wet diapers. And then, um, like when we came home from his father's house around 11 o'clock, I changed him at 5, and around 11, his diaper was still not full. And I only changed him 2 times. I changed him that morning, and I changed him when I got home from school, it was that one. So I changed him at 8 that morning, and it was okay. Then I changed him at 1, and it really wasn't full, but he had boo-boo, so I changed him. It wasn't really full at all. It's like you could probably pee like two times, I think. At that was at 1 o'clock. So that's what 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 5 hours, and he didn't pee a lot. Then I changed him at 5. Did I change him when I got home? I don't know. Did I? I don't think I did. I'm mixing up something. I changed him at when I got home. Yeah, I changed him at 5. Cause he had pooped again, but it wasn't a lot. So from 5 o'clock to 11:30, his diaper was not wet. Nothing. So I'm like, okay, something's not right. So I come on Mama and asked her, make sure I wasn't paranoid, make sure I should take it to the doctor or whatever. She's like, yeah, he probably dehydrated. And I didn't like the fact that my baby being sick. She wanted me to wait it off till tomorrow, but I was like, no. Then you go see what about my baby right now. So I brought him to the hospital, and they did all the works, all the blood screening, whatever, and everything came back normal. But to me, it's like he's still not acting right. Well, he was a little dehydrated though, and they said it was reflux, but he's still not acting normal. Like right now, he went to sleep at 1 o'clock. It is 7:20, and he drank 2 ounces. That's because they gave him 2 ounces at 3 o'clock to see if he kept it down. 2 ounces. Okay, he normally drinks 4. And before his reflux, he used to keep the 4 down. He'd be good with that. He'd be satisfied with that. But they gave him 2, and he was still asleep. It was hard for me to feed him that because he was not waking up. He's been asleep since 1 o'clock. Sleep. Straight through. So that's 6 hours. And he's a month old. And he usually wake up every 2 to 3 hours. And it should be 4 because he's getting older, and I know newborn babies, not my baby, don't sleep no, almost 6 hours straight. And another thing was when we got home from his father's house, um, he didn't want a bottle. He didn't cry for a bottle. Usually he wake up, he'll cry for a bottle. Or he'll wake up, he'll look around, I'll talk to him, he starts smiling or whatever. But in the middle of him being woke, he'll cry and he'll suck on his fingers and want to eat. He didn't give me none of that. So I'm like, okay, that's when I took to the hospital, and now we're here, and now they're gonna keep him for observation because he's like not showing any sign of progress since I've been here. Like he's not waking up. Like right now, he doesn't want to wake up at all. My poor baby. Even the doctor came in here and tried to wake him up. He did not want to wake up at all. So he's not showing improvement, and it's not. And I'll be better because if I had to take him home like this, I'll probably bring him back to the hospital because it's just not right. It's just not normal. It's not my normal. So yeah. So they finna keep him, and I guess I'll speak to y'all when they take him to a room, whenever that's gonna be. So I'll talk to y'all later. Hey guys, so I'm back. So obviously we're not in our rooms yet because all the baby rooms was full. So we had to stay in the emergency room until they get us a room, until they get us a room. But it's like 12 o'clock now, so it's a lot of patients should be getting discharged like around this time. Because I know the doctors make their rounds at 8, tell them they can go home. The nurses don't, pull people out to like 12 noon, 12, 1 o'clock. It is, what time is it? Can I zoom in? I don't think I can. I should be able to zoom in. Like, it's an iPhone. How you not can't zoom in? Oh, I gotta turn my brightness up. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's two. Oh, there you go. Anyway. Yeah, so we're just waiting on the room. He threw up his milk again. I gave him 2 ounces this time, and I breastfed him. And he threw up the 2 ounces of milk. And I just found out my sister actually just called me and told me that her fiance and her baby is going through the same thing as we speak. She can take her baby to the hospital, but not this one because she doesn't like this hospital. I don't have no problem with the partner. But the other children's hospital was too far, and I didn't want to make that drive. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just waiting. He is still sleeping. I, on the other hand, have had these clothes on all day. Well, not all day, because I put them on after I got out of school. But things about being a mom. You get stuck at a hospital. You can't change your clothes. Can't wash up. Can't wash your face and none of that stuff. So we work hard. I tell y'all, we really, really do work hard when it comes to our children and make a lot of sacrifices, don't we, man? And that thing getting on my nerves. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He just sleep in his post. I'm sorry, I'm moving around too much. He sleeps, so his post is resting, is in resting, so he's fine. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I don't know if y'all seen, and I just wanted to talk a little bit on this subject, on this little drama going on YouTube with DK4L. Is it DK4L? Daria and Ken for Life? Yeah, Daria, and Ken for Life. Now, the only reason why I know about Daria and Ken is because Mariah gets up every morning and play their YouTube videos. And I be in my room just listening, and I seen some of their videos, and it was pretty funny. Like they pranks be pretty funny. Um, and a lot of people look. And before I even knew if they had a YouTube channel, they was all over Facebook with their relationship goals or whatever. So yeah, but what was I gonna say? So today I found out I was on Facebook and I seen somebody had exposed Ken for cheating and whatever. First of all, I just want to make this clear. I'm not doing this for exposure, try to get the subscribers or nothing. I just want to talk about something that regards to the subject. Um, on Facebook, I seen that he was exposed for cheating, even though, yeah, it's cheating. If you talk to somebody on the level that you are like, you want to see them and you don't want to be, he was talking about he didn't want to be with his girlfriend. Or, well, he was confused about what he want to do, if he want to be with her or not, basically. And she exposed that. So I'm like, let me dig a little deeper. Let me go on YouTube. Because, on YouTube, you get the little shade channels or whatever. T channels or whatever. So I go on there and the girl, she it's sent out all her videos and all that whoop whoop stuff like that. So, um, you know how dudes are when they get caught cheating? They blame the person for trying to set them up and whatever. This happens all the time. Like when they get caught, they play victim. And I don't understand that. Like, just own up to what you do. Anyway, like I was saying, we're in a room now, so I had to cut it out real quick. But anyway, like I was saying, what I was basically saying was people really be looking up to relationship goals, especially with people on YouTube. And I've been seeing a lot lately on YouTube that majority of the couples on YouTube have been cheated on. So I don't know why people expect for couples to be perfect, because nobody's perfect and nobody knows what happens when the camera goes off. And I said all that to say this. I don't think people should look at people's relationship as goals, because you don't know what people are going through. So just because it looks good on Instagram and on Facebook and on YouTube and on Snapchat doesn't mean it's good behind social media. So that's why I don't look at anything as goals, because I know everybody as a couple go through what they go through. Everybody go through what they go through. No relationship is perfect at all. No relationship is perfect. And I really feel like when something like this happens, like somebody find out that you're cheating and it's all over social media, people shouldn't be on the female for going back to the male, because it's not y'all relationship. Like, y'all been in relationships before where you took him back after he made a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes, and that's okay. If she don't want to take it back, that's her. If she do want to take him back, that's her decision. And to any female that want to take him back or not, that's your decision to make. Don't let nobody else tell you to be with or without him. I'm not saying this because I'm in that situation right now, because I'm not in that situation. But I'm just saying, because it's a lot of people that be like, they blame the other woman and they don't never blame the man, and they say she's stupid for taking him back, stuff like that. So if something like that happened to you, if it's your friend telling you not to go back or anything like that, it's your decision. You deal with him. She don't have to deal with him. You dealing with that man, or you dealing with that woman. Nobody else is going to deal with them. That's what I'm trying to say. So it probably seemed like this conversation was kind of pointless. Why is Avengers scene coming in between Avengers? I'm trying to watch Avengers of Ultron right now. But yeah. Anyway, so I just ordered some food. I didn't know that lactate moms can order food in the hospital. Like, and well, breastfeeding moms. Like I told y'all, I am breastfeeding. I'm trying to get my what is it called? My milk to come in more, but I don't know what's wrong. But I still got milk. It's just not a lot of milk. I'm still pumping like an ounce of milk. So I mean that's not really gonna do much for him. So that's why get him formula also. So I do both. But anyway, so I'm finna watch this movie, wait on my food because I'm starving. I haven't ate since 7, 7 o'clock yesterday. And I went to sleep a little bit. I didn't really get that much sleep, but I went to sleep a little bit. So my face is still breaking out, but I'm working on that. I ain't really had time to be home. But yeah, he is asleep. I'm finna lay him down. I'm finna watch this movie, chill on the couch till my food get here, and I will talk to you guys later.